Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the MG Rally, starting here at Pete's Ridge. A good sized field have entered this year's event. A 2-day navigational rally taking competitors up into the Hunter Valley. I think it had 3 categories. Sort of simple navigation, a bit harder navigation, and full navigation. Or maybe not, I'm not too sure on that one. Back in 1995 maybe, I competed in the MG Rally that started, strangely enough, at Pete's Ridge. At the garage opposite, rather than in this little shopping development, which wasn't actually there in 1995. Very small number of competitors in that event, somewhere around the 15, I think, something like that. MG Rally has been going for a very long time. I think I competed in the first one in 1994 that went down to Goulburn area, somewhere down there overnight. That was a very interesting event, I can tell you. Full navigation, no categories, just throw you in the deep end. Overnight accommodation was in some sort of converted horse stables, paling fence type front door with gaps in it. The bathroom, well, my goodness. But that was a long time ago. Here we are in 2018 for the MG Rally. Control point here near Mulbring, not that far north of the start. The categories travelled in different routes, so as they approached the T-junction, competitors would go different directions, which was an interesting event. Being a navigation event, competitors certainly were all over the place, arriving from different directions and going in different directions. I think one competitor passed one of these cameras about 3 times, going in all directions. And somehow some competitors managed to only pass one camera. So there must have been some tricks in the navigation around this area. Here's the intersection where they seem to go left or right. Lots of indecision here, some competitors pulling up and waiting and looking at their maps. Here we have a Datsun 1600. Hard to go to a motorsporting event where you don't see a Datsun 1600 or a Mini Cooper S. Most competitors seem to be turning left at this intersection. What do we have here? A modern day Mini. Certainly been a popular event over the years. In more recent years, or for some time now, it's been going north into the Hunter Valley, which is great to see because so many of these events do go south or west. That's a rare piece of machinery, Ford Sierra. You don't see those too often. This control point here was kept busy, competitors arriving from the correct direction the way they are here, but others going in the wrong direction and going past on several occasions. The joys of navigational rallying. We've got a competitor turning right here. Oh, and they're going back the other way. My goodness. Alfa Romeo here. Mulberry can be quite a challenging area for navigation rallies. The maps are not entirely accurate in places. I seem to remember driving around it quite a bit in an event one time. It's great to see a car club sticking with this event and running it year after year. An enormous amount of work goes into organising this type of event, especially when you're using different routes for different categories. It can be very challenging. I did read somewhere that this might have been the last MG rally. To wait and see on that one. Like all car events, it takes a lot of work to organise them and needs some dedicated people to do that. A Porsche, if you like that sort of thing. Another competitor that's confused at this intersection, turning right. Oh, here we have a Ford Escort. I lost count of how many times I saw this Ford Escort on various cameras going in various directions. All ended up on the cutting room floor, but my goodness. It was certainly drive around the countryside. Ask the Leyland brothers. May well been in the full navigation category. Going through this nice S-bend here. We're not all that far from the start here at Mulberry. Competitors then headed up into the Hunter Valley. Not entirely sure of the overnight location. I think that might have been, yeah, I'm not sure. No, not Cessnock. Any rate, Singleton. I think Singleton was their traditional overnight stop, but I'm not sure on this year's event. Great to see all these classic cars out and about, rallying around the countryside. Good excuse to drive around in a classic car, go places you've never been before. It's one thing about competing in rallies, you certainly go places you've never been. number of Porsches in this year's event. Oh, another competitor turning right here. I think the right turners were full navigation and the left turners the Tour. Can't be sure on that one either. No, Nissan Skyline here. Well, that just about brings us to the end of this report on the MG Rally for 2018. Bye for now.